Yo, 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 người ta như đưa. I am... I'm so fucking tired these days. I don't know why. I just am. I mean, I sit here and do nothing all day, and I'm so ready to go to bed, but it's only like, 11:30. I say quote unquote only 11:30, but I mean, I don't have to go to work until 2. So, yeah, yeah. Funny. I'm finally, I feel like I'm actually making progress in learning fucking Japanese. Not that I'm actually learning Japanese, I'm still just learning what is it called? Hiragana? Or katakana? I can't remember the fucking difference. One of them is for like native Japanese. I'm just learning the alphabet basically. Just so I can fucking read shit. Because in terms of like words I need to know, like there's still like half a year until I actually, me and my bro goes to Japan. That was a bit too close. But it's not like we need to be fluent or anything, it's just, a nice passive thing I can do while sitting on the shitter. Just like, oh, well, instead of pulling out TikTok, I can learn some Japanese alphabet so I can hopefully read something on the... whatever the I don't know, man. I don't know what... I'm not getting fucking fluent in Japanese in half a year. That's just not gonna happen. But I feel like I'm doing something. I've finally gotten out of the, the actual like first part of the alphabet. I'm now learning to like to make the alphabet but stylish, right? So you have the normal like fucking sounds, and then you make the exact same fucking freaking thing, but you put like 2 little dots basically on top of a character, and it makes like a whole new sound. And by a whole new sound, I mean it changes like a K to a G. So instead of K, it is ge. And especially with the fucking G sounds, I feel like I'm just learning like goo goo gaga baby language, which is pretty funny. I'm now fluent in fucking toddler, so that's pretty poggers. Anyway, I still haven't learned, like, begun to learn the other part. There are 2 parts again. For native language, and for like, when they just feel like stealing words. So they have 2 different types of thingies. For example, here it's basically just a coincidence, but this here is Japanese, right? Some of it, okay, a little bit bad example, but here in the middle, for example, that's just, I'm pretty sure that is pure, like, borrowed words, katakana. I should look this up so I can actually, okay, fuck. But some of these, I'm beginning to recognize them, just, like, not for actual words, but just for, like, letters, I guess. I'm also, I think, adding these little, like 2 dots on the side, on the top, on the corner, is helping a lot with, like, reminding me of what the fuck I learned, like, a week ago, right? So that's a big help, but I'm not too excited on, like, when I get actually fluent in one alphabet, then just dropping it and going to another. It's kind of weird. I'm doing, okay, so big bad sin here, right? But I'm using Duolingo, which is, the I don't want to do my research. I'm doing it the easiest way. And I don't know. I'm just learning the fucking alphabet. I'm not using it to learn words. So just learning the alphabet is fine. After I've learned the alphabet, I'm moving away from Duolingo because that's what I've heard is like the biggest fucking sin of them all. Is just Duolingo is fine, but it's nowhere near perfect. And I found another thing, like, you know, I actually already have it downloaded on my computer. It's called Anki, I'm pretty sure. Just like word cards, pretty much, but that's like, you know, some real try-hard shit that I'm only gonna get into when I can actually, you know, understand what the fuck anything says and anything sounds like. Yeah, it's, I don't know, again, progress is progress, right, and the fucking Duolingo daily streaks keeps me in check somehow. So yeah, funny. Yeah. What else have I been doing? I've for the first time opened up The Binding of Isaac. Which is, it's a game. It's something. I don't know. You can feel that it's definitely, you know, getting old, because the mechanics are not really too optimized, or it's just a skill issue, right? Because I can see me spending a lot of time on it, but I also just know that there is another Binding of I am in a really bad spot right now. There is another Binding of Isaac that is just straight up just better in like almost every single way. That I do not possess. I don't have it. I don't have Isaac 2. I only have the first game, which is, again, apparently really fucking old. And I've only played about like 2 hours or so of it. Because we also played some D&D today. I could probably also yap about some D&D. But essentially all Binding of Isaac is like, it's a roguelike, right? I don't want to get into the fucking discussion of what a roguelike is and what is a roguelite and what is a, you know, there are many Redditors on the internet who have been debating for years on what terms to call what games, because nothing is really a roguelike anymore. I don't really know, man. But in my mind, Binding of Isaac is definitely a roguelike. You do a run, then you die, then you do it over again. Which, when I say it like that, it sounds fucking boring. But it's pretty cool. But it's just the mechanics and the, you know, the graphics are really ass. The graphics are, you know, the graphics usually don't bother me, as long as the vibes are still there, but they're just kind of not, for some reason. I don't know. Everything is inferring that the vibes should be there, but they're just not there. Which is, again, probably something that they fixed in the sequel. Because again, I've heard so many fucking good things about the sequel. The issue is now that I don't know, I have so many other fucking games that I don't want to buy The Binding of Isaac 2. I don't actually know if it has a different name than that, but that's what I'm gonna call it, the sequel. I don't know, shit's expensive, man. If I do, maybe not like one game, but if I have this mentality of just, oh, this shit is on sale, I can buy it because it's on sale, because that's the mentality that I've had for a long fucking time, and now I have ended up with a, you know, you can make those little folders on your Steam page. I have right now 85 unplayed games that I want to play through. I also have a separate folder of games that I have that I can't be fucking bothered. It's a lot. It's a lot less than 85, but it's still like a decent chunk in terms of, you know, these games cost actual fucking money. Yeah, that might be a reason why I'm broke. But yeah, overall, I don't know. Binding of Isaac 1 is, there is a lot of potential there, definitely, which is probably also why they made a sequel. But it's, the core gameplay is, like, the ideas are there, and they're really fucking fun. They have, like, again, it's a roguelike, right? So, you just have some different types of upgrades that you make, and then I still don't really understand the, like, control/space button. Like, what the fuck is that for? It's not really. You pick up some items and then it's different. I don't know. I guess it's just like any other roguelike. I'm just too new, so that I don't know the items well enough, and that's basically a skill issue in and of itself. Was that 4? That's goated. Hell yeah. Was that a 1? That was not very goated. I really don't want to die to 0. I've not had a good track record against the guy, so I would appreciate a little bit of, you know, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. Binding of Isaac, it's aight. It's aight. I don't know how much more I'm gonna play it. Again, because I know there's a sequel out there that is so much better, and I don't want to sink, like, hours upon hours into this game, even though I probably could, but it's just kind of, I don't even know how to explain it. That's probably the reason. I'm just fumbling over my own opinion here. That I know that I'm not the biggest fan of it, like, already, but I don't really know why. Because everything about this screams that, yeah, I should love this, but I just don't, for some reason. I really don't know. It might just be the mechanics, and I feel like way too limited in what I can do, and at some points it feels, not that it is, but it feels like a bullet hell game where, you know, you're just, like, completely fucking bombarded by just enemy projectiles. Kind of like another game that I also want to play some more. It's a way different game, but it's similar enough. They're both like 2.5D games. Realm of the Mad God. I had a little phase during high school with one of my buddies that we really should. We sank a little too many hours into that game. And by a little too many, I mean, like, fucking, I don't know, 30 or something. But I mean, it was fun the time we had, so I want to get into it again. It's essentially it's a multiplayer, right? But it's still, God, I'm awful. It's still really fucking fun because it's, you essentially have a character, right? Who you can make different classes, and they have different abilities, and then you can, again, it's just one big world, so you can just, like, wander around. It's really fucking big, the map, so you can just wander around and, like, team up with the random dudes at random points, and, there's no PvP really, so it's, the main part is just, gathering shit, trading with people, essentially, and then killing some bosses, and there are some like deep fucking mechanics in it where you know, seeing how, I guess, how many bosses you kill. You have to like maybe some certain bosses you have to kill or something, and then you can go. Then there's a server event where you go and fight some big. Like everyone goes to fight in some dungeon, and I don't really know the mechanics of how to get there, but I just know if you get to there and survive the bullet hell that is these dungeons, because there are like, you know, there are dungeons, and there are different levels, and there are, you know, again, the most effective way I've gotten there is just, you know, it's gotten leveled up. It's just go to some random fucking guy in the middle of nowhere and hope that they are very high level and they are in some sort of bullet hell, and you can just like leech experience points off of them, and then you can automatically, you know, gain more health and shit, and it's therefore easier to tank. And it's, you know, when you are fighting like some fucking like 5 beholders at once or whatever they're called, it gets to a lot of XP, also because it doesn't split evenly with the amount of people there. It's just a flat XP for anyone in the area who, you know, again, just happens to be there, which is, again, it's a very co-op friendly, where it's not really, I don't know, it's not really co-op, but it's just, it's, what's it called? It's a fucking MMO, right? Is that, I haven't played too many MMOs to actually talk about this shit. I don't know. I know some shit about Final Fantasy, specifically Final Fantasy 14, because my brother yaps about it a lot. And that is, for a long time, has been the only thing he has fucking done. He has been addicted. Right now he is addicted to Monster Hunter, which is also it's a pretty fun phase, because he, I don't know, it pains me in the ass because he is apparently just fucking way better than me and my bro ever were. I don't know, they took down Fatalis on their like 3rd try or some shit like that, whereas me and my bro, we took 3 days to kill Fatalis. It was fucking, I was seething with rage. But, you know, it's pretty fun. Now we have some shit to talk about. He also, okay, I you know, Fatalis is a bitch to actually fight when you have a fucking hammer, which I do. I hammer mained, and my brother is lance main for some god-awful reason. But it's, you know, lance has that one attack, which is just like, you know, attack straight upwards, which is really good for, like, you know, for example, Fatalis and also, like, Rathalos and shit. Essentially monsters that are just, like, flying just above the ground, whereas, you know, with hammer you only have, like, so much you can do with... You can just, like, charge up and hope that... God damn. You can just charge up your attack and hope that something, you know, that you don't have to dodge something, and that's fucking, that sucks. This is only in Monster Hunter World, which we are, you know, that's what he's playing, right? Did I just lose all 3 hearts to Marmu? To Umu? To fucking shit. Yeah. For example, in Rise, right, you have those, like, they're not called heat action, that's from Yakuza. But those, like, Silkbind actions, there are some certain actions where one of them, with hammer at least, is you can just, like, stand still on the ground, and then you charge up and do the spinny thing where you go around in a wheel vertically, and you hit upwards, and that's pretty cool. You also have an attack that hit upwards, but it's not really that much upward. It's just like upwards towards upward. I don't know how to explain it. Essentially, we don't have many options for, especially in World, because in World, this like spinning attack that I'm talking about, you can only do it on a ledge. At some point I fought that was the final Nergigante fight. I abused the hell out of the one singular ledge there was, because that was just the easiest way to attack the guy. It's just fucking ledge. Because he couldn't do shit against me because I essentially had iframes the entire time. I am in this attack, and then I just had to learn his attack patterns to dodge him like once, and then I'm good. I can just go again. I can just go up to the ledge again. It's essentially just like one giant fucking playground for me. It was pretty bad, the beating I gave Nergigante. But it was pretty fun. It was like a cheating the system type shtick type deal. I'm not doing very well in this run. I should like focus on the run. But I'm not gonna do that. That's boring, man. But yeah, he has a hyperfixation about that right now. I'm going to like a short weekend vacation with him this coming weekend, and I'm excited to just the entire weekend just yap about Monster Hunter, which sounds so. I don't know. For me, that sounds fucking awesome. From an outsider, that sounds fucking sad. But I am happy. My brother is happy. We are good. We are so goated. We are having the time of our lives. Also because there's not really anything else to do there in the place we are vacationing. There's not really anything to do. It's just like out in the middle of nowhere, so that's gonna be fun. I also have to do a couple of... I want to heal. Can you please do the thing? Thank you. I gotta catch up on... first of all, catch up on some runs. Second of all, gotta prepare for these next couple of runs that when I'm fucking gone. I have like 3 days of just... I need to... 3 or 4 days that I need... I have a shift at the end. I might just... I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know if I'm gonna... Okay, so the thing is, it's from Friday until Tuesday, I'm pretty sure, but I have a shift on Monday that I really want to... I don't want to fucking have that. But I have somebody... Nobody has covered my shift yet, not that I've asked them, because I've... I have other problems with my coworkers right now. They are fucking bitches. They also... Today, or yesterday, they had the fucking audacity to tell me that when I don't really have anything to do, I should do shit, as if they do not sit there on their asses the entire time too. And they tell me that, okay, we have to tell you each time to do something, and instead of you just doing it by yourself and just fucking think, just fucking think. It's essentially how it came across. Which is unfortunate because every time that I've caught them saying this to me, like, can you please do this thing? And I am already doing said thing. That's awesome. I love my coworkers. They truly are the treasures of this world. So anyway, I'm looking for a new job. I still haven't... I don't know if my... my contract says 1.5 months. until like between me quitting and actually being able to quit. So yeah, I don't know how, I don't know. It's weird looking for a new job when you still have a job. I don't really know how. I don't know, man. I don't know. They also, the fucking woman I said last time I was like maybe talking to about this new job. She just, she has responded with a like two half sentences, like, oh, tell something about yourself, smiley. What experience do you have, smiley? And that's literally it. I'm not even exaggerating. That was the text I got, and then I sent her a fucking whole block of text afterwards. Yeah, I don't know. And then I haven't heard back because she's probably off of work by now. Uh-oh. I'm ready. There you go. Alright, I'm clapping this collector fight. Alright, I need to shut up. So sorry for the wait. But I really want this collector fight to be over with. Alright, I am still on my like extra hearts. I am so good. I am so good. Damn, now I might have to try to remember what's. God damn it. Now this is actually like a decent run. Now I have to remember how to fight against the other guys. God damn it. Why is my life so hard? Fuck. Dude. I am fumbling. Can you please get fucking down from there? I said to myself, what? Shit. Alright, I'm just gonna sit here in silence because I need to know if whether I am ass or not. So I think the next guy after, what's it called, Nosk, is gonna be Sly, I'm pretty sure. So Nosk was difficult enough as it is, but dude, Sly is another fucking beast. I admit that I actually had to fucking train for him when I did the Pantheon 3 runs. That's also because I was desperate. I really just wanted the Pantheon 3 runs to be over with. God damn it. Can you just roll over and die, please? Thank you. Aw, didn't get the last one. God damn it. We're doing really well on time too. I barely got to collector at, normally at this time. I am so good. We're good. We're doing fine. I still need to fucking shut the fuck up. God damn it. it's really weird just doing this in silence. There's something, I mean, I don't really have much more to talk about. I'm just yapping at this point. And then if I just go on another rant, it's just gonna be incoherent yap because at this point of the game, I actually need to concentrate because it's a bunch of bosses that I've struggled with. I not really struggled with, but I struggled with them because I haven't played against them in such a long time. These, what is the next one? Watcher Knights included. Although I've been doing, oh, it's fucking, god damn it, it's Umu. No, what? I still have to go through Umu afterwards though. I think Watcher Knights is gonna be a lot easier now that I have, the experience of Hollow Knight speedrunning. Not that it's gonna be easy, of course, because I still have fucking all bindings. It's like, still, the nail damage is probably the biggest part. I could have used that. But it's still, I've played against these guys quite a lot. Sort of the same with Umu, not as much though, because I haven't, I haven't actually made it to Umu in like a lot of my runs. And I'm pretty sure Umu is the next one up. And now, I've already lost all my fucking hearts. So that's always cool. God damn it. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really make my... I didn't finish an actual Steel Soul run, so I guess in that sense mission was not accomplished. Because that was the main reason why I wanted to get, that specific hyperfixation is just to, 100%. I figured out that I actually did have the achievement of speedrunning beforehand. I just didn't have the complete Steel Soul in X amount of time. Which is, now that I've done normal speedrun, it's definitely possible. Oh, I am under 1 fucking health. Shit. It's definitely possible, it's just gonna be, like, really fucking hard. Of course, because it's Steel Soul. I don't know what I expected. Okay, that was my own fault entirely. Shit. Yeah, it was definitely doable, but I don't know if I'm gonna actually commit to doing it. Like, I don't know, maybe if I some fucking day, by some miracle, get through these Pantheon 5 runs. Maybe. Perhaps. Perchance. For now, a pretty decent run with an awful conclusion. Alright then. Over and out. See you tomorrow. Bye.